Alright guys, here's the thing. How adorable is How to Keep a Mummy is. Like, this one of these shows that is so touching. You smile for every time mii-kun and the other creators do something. And I'm just saying this as a perspective because think about it guys. Every time How to Keep a Mummy starts off with the opening or anything, it leaves a warm feeling in your heart. Like right now, the most adorable shows I can think of is the one with babysitters, but I don't know that show. But How to Keep a Mummy just demonstrates just the quality of mii-kun and his lovable, adorable adventures with everybody around it, and it's really cute. And how cute was it that mii-kun was able to write? Oh my god, it is adorable. And the way he wrote it, he tropes always and always together. That is the most adorable thing I could ever imagine from him. And the lizard, the dragon, okay. I love the dragon. Like, if there's ever a favorite character, a little adorable character to have, my top two will be the dragon and the mummy. That's all I'm saying. Those two are so adorable because when the dragon met her friends, he hugs them, and it's like, oh my god, it's so adorable. I can't even imagine that. It's so adorable. So I feel like the dragon just misses friends. Oh, what a warm feeling in your heart. Hold on a second. Can I get this? What a warm feeling in your heart, guys. Like to see that. Sorry about that. False start. Anyway, so, and the dragon, props for him. I mean, he's teaching them how to write. Like he he know how to write. Not only that, he taught mii-kun and Connie how to write too. And they write so adorable. But Connie, he's kind of an ass. I like him though. He like I don't blame him for being rude to the guy, to Sora's friend, because he's rude too. So they both have one thing in common. They both don't have feelings. They friends, but not best friends. They're just like they slapping the friend thing, like, hey you, like kind of thing. And that's adorable with that. I can't even imagine that. There's so many words to describe that. It was real funny. And this turnip that came out of the ground, Connie just, you know how Connie jokes around? Connie jokes around, he's like this. And he pulled it anyway. It was a giant ass turnip thing, cherry looking Pokemon looked like, and it was screaming, do a screech. And I'm like, damn. But you gotta applaud mii-kun and Connie for trying to jump and trying to steal that thing off the river. Even though it would have been nice to have him do something and sort of adventure it. But it was so great to see him in action and to see how the dragon was able to just fly and pick it up. It was so adorable. And you gotta applaud mii-kun. He was so sad that he felt like he didn't do any help. He just crawled in the back of Sora's hoodie. Which, by the way, really funny. That was funny. Another thing I wanted to say is I love the dynamic structure of episode 6, because mii-kun, he's really grown. I mean, I know he's adorable and all, but he grown so much that he tries so hard to adapt. Like one scene where he's on the phone and he was barking like a puppy, even if he's a puppy, but still he was barking. He's like, "Arr, arr." It was so adorable. And I'm serious. Okay, as the episode progresses, guys, you cannot lie. Any adorable thing that mii-kun and the others do just defines how adorable they are. Just how, like, a smile in your face every time that you can't even put a frown on that. Like, you really can't. And it was so great. It was so great to see that. I was like, wow. Okay, moving on. Okay, so from them writing letters to their friends, and from trying to save the turnip, all that stuff, and on the phone, Sora, I get what he's trying to do for mii-kun. Like, he don't see that mii-kun is not only for care, but he's also trying to, I know mii-kun's caring, but he wants to be more. mii-kun just want to be not just caring, but more human-like thing with Sora. You know what I mean? He knows what he needs to do and he'll do it. The thing is, mii-kun just seems like just an adorable plaything. which kind of sucks. But who am I? But come on, mii-kun's a mummy. He he's learning. Give him some time. He's learning many things. That's all I'm saying. Now, I gotta give the dragon. Yo, the dragon. Okay, the bath scene at the end was so adorable and cute because let me just break it down to each individually. Connie, he's independent of his own. Like he don't listen to Sora's friend. He just jumps in and just like he just like don't care. I'm just gonna fall in and just and he saved. And the anime plot was just the anime logic. He just rolls up and he fell. So I'm like, yeah, that's what you get. Now, Mogi's dragon friend, the Mogi's dragon friend. Ashuro, I can't pronounce his name. God damn it. He's okay for a dragon who could really bathe by himself. It's like I can understand dragons and Miss Kobayashi Dragon Maid. Everybody could bathe, you know. Taru, Kana, Elma, Loco, everybody bathes in their Fafnir. Everybody could bathe on their own. For this dragon to show that, for a little dragon that could bathe by himself and let Mogi just like, hey, don't do it. Hey, I got this. Don't worry. Proves that he's really independently. And mii-kun, like, he bathed really good and he bathed himself really good. And the only thing that he did, the only funny thing he did was that he imagined it reading stories with Sora, just reading the story, and he was in tears. It was like seeing mii-kun and Sora together in the bed, like reading the book. It's like a parent reading a little storybook with their little kids, and it's heartwarming to see that. That's so heartwarming to see that there's nothing to be sad. There's nothing to be sad about. You're just like, oh, it's so cute. You know, I'm sorry, but that's how it is. I see that. And the great thing about it was when mii-kun had a thing on to scratch his back, but at the same time, he didn't know how to scratch his back, so the dog told him how to scratch his back, and it was adorable. Oh my god. Now, okay, mii-kun. Okay, I need someone's advice, but mii-kun, is he really a mummy, or is he just a mummified dog? I mean, I don't want to. Okay, I've seen mummies before. They human mummies and corpses. Okay, but for this mii-kun in general, I think he's a mummified dog. Like I know, like he doesn't have the ears to prove it or the tail, but I think he's a mummified dog. I mean, he barks a little bit when he's like. And he barks a little bit. I mean, he walks like a dog when he had to scratch his back. So I think he's a dog. I'm just saying. I don't know. I want to say dog, but I'm more like he's a human. That's what I'm saying. So that's how I verify it. So next week, episode 7. We're gonna. I hope, but like we're not even that far. Like 7, next week's gonna be 7, and we're not even gonna see the little blue and white creature thing. I hope we're gonna see him, cause he reminds me of that thing from Pokemon Black and White. You know that pink and one that goes to sleep, that oval shaped Pokemon that put people to sleep, that eat dreams. I think that's gonna be there. But yeah, and I love. Okay, now back to what I was saying. 6 just demonstrates mii-kun and everybody and every little critters independently by writing and making stuff for their friends, and that is the most adorable thing ever. You can't walk away from that, and evidently I can't. So tune in next week for episode 7 of How to Keep a Mummy.